Hello, everybody. Hope everybody is well. Time for another story. This is called A Little Bit of Winter by Paul Stewart and pictures by Riddell, and it's a Scholastic book published by Scholastic Inc. Here's the title page, A Little Bit of Winter. And if you all don't know this, let me get my pointer. This is a hedgehog. And I'm not quite sure what that is. I'm sure the story will tell us. Winter was coming. "I'll miss you," said Rabbit. "Will you miss me?" "No," said Hedgehog. "I'll miss you," said Rabbit. "I know," said Hedgehog. "You just told me." Sounds like Hedgehog has trouble expressing himself or herself. "You are so forgetful," said Hedgehog. "Forgetful?" said Rabbit. "Yes," said Hedgehog. I already told you I won't miss you." "Remind me," said Rabbit. "I will be asleep," said Hedgehog. "You don't miss your friends when you're asleep?" That's a good question. I'm trying to think, do I miss my friends when I'm asleep? Hedgehog picked up a little sharp stone and walked to the tree. "Rabbit," he said, "there's something I want you to do for me." Rabbit ate a little green grass, and then a dandelion leaf, and then some clover. Hedgehog wrote a message on the bark. It says, "Dear Rabbit, please save me a little bit of winter for when I wake up. Love, Hedgehog." "I've written it down so you won't forget," said Hedgehog. "Please save me a little bit of winter." "But why?" asked Rabbit. "Because I want to know what winter feels like," said Hedgehog. "Winter is hard and white," said Rabbit. "Winter is cold." "But what is cold?" said Hedgehog. "I am cold now, cold and sleepy," he yawned. Rabbit prodded his friend. "Ouch," he cried. "Rabbit," said Hedgehog, "it's time for me to find somewhere warm to spend the winter." Rabbit sucked his paw. "I'll miss you," he said. Winter was bad that year. Snow fell, the lake turned to ice. Rabbit was warm in his burrow, but he was also hungry. And there's his little message from Hedgehog. Oh, I didn't notice before. He put an X. Is that the hug or the kiss? "That's the trouble with winter," said Rabbit as he hopped outside. "The colder it is, the more food I want." He looked around, and the colder it is, the less food I find. It's true. There was no green grass. There was no pink clover. Rabbit had to make do with brown leaves, brown bark, a brown acorn. Rabbit looked at the tree where Hedgehog had written his message. He dropped his acorn in surprise. The acorn rolled. It gathered snow. It turned into a small snowball. See it right there? Zip. Doesn't look like an acorn anymore. Rabbit read the message. "Oh dear," he said. "A little bit of what?" Hold on, I gotta go back. Oh, look. Something happened to the word winter. The wind blew icy cold. Rabbit looked down at the snowball and remembered. "A little bit of winter," he said. Rabbit rolled the snowball over the snow. It grew bigger and bigger. Rabbit wrapped the snowball in leaves. "They will keep the warm out. They will keep the cold in," said Rabbit. "Then I'll store it underground." Oh, that's the piece of winter that he's going to save for him. Oh, I couldn't figure out what Rabbit was doing. So she made the little bit of winter, and now she's wrapping it to keep the warm outside so that winter stays winter, so the snowball stays a snowball. Spring finally came. The sun shone, the snow melted, and the lake turned back to water. Hedgehog woke up. Hedgehog, said Rabbit. Rabbit, said Hedgehog. Oh, they're running after each other, and then they bumped into each other, hugging so hard. Oh, Rabbit, said Hedgehog, you have eaten Winter. No, said Rabbit, I ate the bark, but I saved Winter. It's in my burrow. I'll go get it. There she goes. Hedgehog poked at the soft brown ball. Oh, that was that ball on the cover, on the title page. It was leaves. You told me that Winter was hard and white, he said. And cold, he said. Just wait, said Rabbit. He pulled off the leaves one by one. Oh, he wants to show him the snowball. Hedgehog stared at the snowball. It looked like Winter. Oh my gosh, look at it. It's tiny now. Hedgehog sniffed the snowball. It smelled like Winter. Hedgehog grasped the snowball in his hands. Ouch, he cried. It bit me. That, said Rabbit, is what Winter feels like. So clever. Thank you for remembering, said Hedgehog. I remembered because I missed you, said Rabbit. Did you miss me? Hedgehog sighed. Oh, Rabbit, he said. And there's where they live, the meadow. So I'm so glad he made the snowball so big because most of it melted, but there was still a little bit left for Hedgehog to feel. Wonderful story. Until next time.